Carly, good afternoon, and thanks. Welcome back to the barn for this third out of 4 quarterfinal games in Class A on this first day of the Class A tournament on our second day of baseline-to-baseline coverage of the State High School Boys Basketball Tournament for a 70th year on KDHL AM 920. This afternoon's game between the Grizzlies of Northwoods, a record of 29-1, and the Eagles from Heritage Christian Academy, a record of 13-17, brought to you by H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville, Garlick's Water Conditioning of Faribault, Matt Mering Auction Service of Kenyon, Cashwise Foods of Owatonna, Cannon Valley Water, part of Water Systems of Minnesota, Taji Jewelry of Kenyon, Gusty Basketball and Leadership Camp in St. Peter, Pine Island Lumber, and Goodhue County ADA. Let's take a 1-minute break and be back for the lineup introductions and this afternoon's next A quarterfinal. Back in 1 minute on KDHL.
All right, America. H&R Block has some good news. For a limited time only, you could get a refund advance loan of up to $3,000 the same day you file at Block. That's right. You could get up to $3,000 today. No interest. Told you it was good news. To learn more or find participating locations near you, visit hrblock.com. Get your taxes won. Optional tax refund related loan from B of I Federal Bank. Not your tax refund. $500, $750, $1,250, or $3,000 loans offered. Approval and loan amount based on expected refund and other conditions. Funds loaded on prepaid card. Tax returns may be e-filed without applying for this loan. Fees for other products or features may apply.
Hi, this is Chris from Garlick's Water. Are you fed up with fighting rust stains and hard water problems at home? We have a system that can solve all your headaches. A Kinetico water system. We have a wide range of Kinetico water systems to fix any problem, big or small. Give me a call at 800-722-1282 or go online at garlicswater.com and let me show you what I can do to help. At Garlick's Water, your water has never been treated so well.
Garlick's Water.
Well, we've changed up the colors a little bit here for this next game. We'll have blue as one of the primary colors against white over on the other side as during the course of the day. I guess we saw red colors out here with Hinckley Finlayson, and it's always fun to see the new teams come in, take the floor, the fans fill the stands for each game, and the changing of the communities and the changing of the matchup. This is a Class A quarterfinal between the Northwoods Grizzlies, and boy, oh boy, did they make noise last season. They came in as an unseeded team, and all they did was beat the number 3 seed, then beat number 2 seed Goodhue in the semifinals, and did lose to Minneapolis North in the championship game. But coming off that impact, they are the number 2 seed for this year's tournament and are ranked. Let's see, Northwoods was ranked actually number 2 in the state as well. Number 1 ranked Minneapolis North, who bumped up to Class AA as it is, was eliminated in the AA section playoffs. So they're the winner. There'll be a new winner in Class A this year. And Heritage Christian Academy is in a unique situation that they got hot at the right time of the year. They come in with a losing record to this state tournament game. All right, your starting lineups are brought to you by Mering Auction Company in Kenyon. Nobody does farm or real estate auctions better. Go to meringauction.com for all the details. For Heritage Christian Academy, starting is a 6'4" senior, number 00, Sam Fredrickson. A 6'2" senior, number 3, Ben Allen. A 6'3" senior, number 4, Phil Berge. A 6' junior, number 11, Taylor Broderson. And a 6'2" senior, number 12, Seth Halverson. The head coach is Tim Herman for the Eagles of Heritage Christian Academy, who hail out of Maple Grove, Minnesota. This is their first time at the state tournament. For the Northwoods Grizzlies, who were last year's state runner-up, at a guard is number 3, 6'2" junior, Cade Gogolai. A guard, 5'10" senior, number 5, Brendan Parson. At a guard is a 6'3" junior, number 23, Chase Kleppe. At a forward, number 15, a 6' senior, Tate Olson. And at a forward, a 6' sophomore, number 35, Trevor Morrison. Will Kleppe is the head coach for the Northwoods Grizzlies. They come in with a record of 29-1, and the Eagles of Heritage Christian Academy just 13-17 on the season. All that is wiped clean now, as it is a one-and-done situation to stay into the championship bracket of this tournament. And Northwoods, dressed in blue, dark blue uniforms with light blue numbers. goes from left to right and starts off with the basketball, looking at a 2-3 zone defense for Heritage Christian. This Northwoods team can score points, and a lot of them. 87 points on average. They've reached 100 points 7 times this season. Driving, passing in the left corner. Open is Gagalai. Drilled it. Cade Gagalai. That's a name I remember hearing a ton last season. That is his 90th three-pointer on the season. He shoots about 50% on three-pointers. The statistics are incredible. Nice cut up the lane, catching, shooting, banking it in is Ben Allen. And it is 3-2 Northwoods out of Cook, Minnesota, leading over Heritage Christian Academy. 3-2. We're 1 minute in. Gagalai has it on the left side, passes to the high post. They work it around quickly, hardly a dribble. Gagalai in the corner. This time he'll drive baseline, dish it out to Parson. Parson, Gagalai, little backhand pass, swatted out of bounds. And trying to save it in the process with Seth Halverson. Halverson is really the go-to guy for Heritage Christian Academy. Big thanks to Mering Auction Company in Kenyon, presenting that starting lineup on the game. The Garlic's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard is 3-2 Northwoods, leading here. Just underway in this quarterfinal game. The final quarterfinal will be Rushford-Peterson versus Cass Lake Bena. Now that game starts at 5 o'clock, and I know we don't join Gordy down at Target Center until about 6 o'clock as Heritage Christian taps and steals the ball. Heritage Christian gets about 10 steals per game, 9 turnovers per game on average for Northwoods, who leads 3-2. Heritage Christian with the basketball. Heritage Christian on the dribble on the left-hand side is Allen. Heritage Christian attacking the basket to my left, or more or less right below me as I sit on the front edge of the upper tier here at Williams Arena. But I want to let you know that Rushford-Peterson versus Cass Lake Bena game will be carried on the KFIL app, another one of the stations in the Town Square media. You can also find that at KFILradio.com. Steal by the Grizzlies. Little out of control is Kleppe into the front court, so they'll settle down. Give it to Gagalai. He'll hit a three. Why not? He now has 91 three-pointers on the season. It's amazing. 6-2 lead for Northwoods out of Cook. 2.5 minutes into this first half of basketball. So Rushford-Peterson against Cass Lake Bena on the KFIL app or KFILradio.com. And then, of course, you can join Gordy Cosfeld here on KDHL, AM 920, the KDHL app, for the semifinals in 4A basketball from Target Center. Eden Prairie against Creighton-Durham Hall, and Lakeville North and Apple Valley. New player into the game, and our substitutions. A big thanks to Cashwise Foods of Owatonna, where you get more than just a sub at the deli. A lot of great choices at the deli at Cashwise Foods in Owatonna. Gagalai for three. He got it. How do you defense it? He's been pretty open. I mean, could have a guy in his face, I suppose. 9-2, Northwoods leading. We're about 3 minutes into the game. Fredrickson for Heritage. Trying to feel it's Guggenberger who came into the game for Heritage. They did have a couple of number changes for Heritage. I'm trying to figure out if that affects any of the regulars or not just yet. Number 10 with the ball, actually. I think he was one of the guys they said was a number change. He comes in, takes a shot. They're saying no shot, even though it went in. By the way, on the scoreboard over from Target Center, Delano leads Austin at last check 29-23. Let me update that quick and see where that update goes. Actually, the update goes to halftime. Delano 39, Austin 30. 39-30, unseeded Delano leading Austin. Foul was whistled on Tate Olson of Northwoods. Heritage Christian looks to roll it to the outside. It's intercepted instead and taken the other way by Olson. Gagalai, top of the key, pull up at the free throw line, drive in, shovel it over. A little nonchalant little handoff pass to Chase Kleppe. Kleppe on the basket. So with Gagalai, you've got a guy who averages 20 points a game and is lights out from three-point range, hitting roughly just under 50% of his three-point tries. And Kleppe, an 8-point per game player, just got his first field goal of the ball game. Dribbling is Allen in the corner, launches it out to Guggenberger, and Heritage trailing 11-2. looking for points. Defense, man defense, back up 3, and the rebound, offensive rebound on the miss. Guggenberger gets the rebound for Heritage Christian. Will Kleppe stalking the sidelines for Northwoods. Across from me, down at the other end of the floor, it is Tim Herman, the head coach, who is, I guess he's sitting on the bench right now. 3-point try, well short, and that rebound is, well, it's out of bounds. Last touched by someone wearing the dark blue of the Grizzlies of Northwoods. Halftime is our Pine Island Lumber halftime report. We'll certainly review all those H&R Block stats of the game at halftime. Don't just get your taxes done, get your taxes won. H&R Block, Owatonna, Faribault, and Lakeville. 13-20 to go in the first half. 11-2 Northwoods. Three-pointer is good for Guggenberger. Guggenberger, 38 for 142 on three-pointers coming into the state tournament. Northwoods in the front court. They're not going to give Google Eye too much breathing room. He's drained 3 out of 3 from three-point range. 11-5 Northwoods with the lead. 5-minute mark has come and gone. That's 5 minutes into the first half. High post outside, a long college 3. That one is short. Rebounded off the front of the rim by Allen. Allen ahead to Guggenberger on the right side. He'll pull up for a college 3. Off the rim, flying in for the rebound, but missing on that was Halverson. To the other end of the floor is Olsen. So often these players take college 3s. I don't know if it's by design or just the way the floor looks for them. Gogolai will take that into the lane and hit a little runner in the lane. 13-5, Northwoods out of Cook leading here on the Garlick's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. Get a no obligation, no hassle quote at garlicswater.com. 13-5, Northwoods leading. KDHL Faribault, Minnesota. This is Roy Koenig at Williams Arena. Carly Ross at the KDHL studios. Gordy Kosfeld getting fired up for a big 4A back-to-back semi-final doubleheader. 4A basketball at 6 and 8 o'clock roughly tonight. On the air at 6, I believe. There's a pass intercepted by Northwoods. 13-5, the Grizzlies have the lead. 4 wide, dribble into the front court. Gogolai passes to the left side for Parson, back to Gogolai. Boy, he looks like he's going to shoot. His defender closes the gap. Long 3 was short by Olsen, rebounded by Heritage Christian. They're the Eagles, and they take it into the front court. Guggenberger on the right wing side, goes inside, low post. Now they double him, and a travel call. They force the turnover on Sam Fredrickson. And we've got a timeout on the floor. Timeout on the floor. It's 11:28 to go in the first half. 13-5. Northwoods with the lead. We're back in 30 seconds on KDHL.
Mering Auction Company in Kenyon is Minnesota's auction leader, specializing in agricultural auctions for farmland and machinery, residential real estate, antiques, and vintage collector items. Mering Auction Company was founded in 1980 and conducts auctions all over the upper Midwest. Nobody does it better. I mean nobody. Mering Auction brings their 3 decades plus of experience, knowledge, and market history to every auction they do. For more information or to check the auction calendar anytime, go to meringauction.com.
So that timeout is taken by Heritage Christian Academy. They trail this game 13-5. Heritage Christian comes out of Section 4. They play in the Minnesota Christian Athletic Association for their conference affiliation, and frankly, they finished fairly far down in the final standings of that conference. Heritage Christian 13-17 on the season versus 29-1 Northwoods. Lobbed underneath. Northwoods finds the open man. Left side. Shot on the way off the heel of the rim. That was Parson on the three-point try. Rebounded by the Eagles. We cross past 11 minutes remaining in the first half. 13-5. Northwoods with the lead. Still got to figure out as a shot is taken and missed. Rebounded by Gogolai. Then he falls down. And stealing the ball back is Heritage Christian. Heritage Christian with the basketball. There was a change in one of the players. Number 10 got changed, and he's out there a lot. It might be Krellin. And he might have traveled with the ball. See, I do see a Krellin. He's number 34. And Krellin is on the floor right now. All right, time to eliminate numbers and names. Guggenberger's out there. He's 21. There's a 12 out there. I got a 12. And 3. I know 3 is Allen, so what's the name? Johnny Flynn. Flynn would be the name of the mystery player who does not appear in the program for Heritage Christian. The ball is in the possession of Northwoods. Shot missed, and then Guggenberger battles for the rebound. It's taken away by Morrison, but then he gets fouled, and I think he's going to, I don't think there's a shooting foul. It's be an inbound play. Krellin, his first, and the first on the team. So it's Flynn. Yeah, they announced about 3 number changes in the pregame there, and I was trying to scribble them down as best I could, but Johnny Flynn is the name of, in my mind, the mystery player on the floor, but got that figured out now. Northwoods with the basketball, leading 13-5, 10 minutes to go in the first half. Gogolai with the ball. Passes it over to his left side. This is a team that averages 87 points per game. They shoot 52% from the floor and 40% on three-pointers and have hit 250 three-pointers. They're just widening the floor a little bit. Heritage Christian is in a zone. Working the ball around is Northwoods. Open for a three. Again, it's a college-length three, but he hit it. That's Tate Olson. Tate Olson, 70 for 179 on three-pointers. His 71st of the season. That's second highest on the team, as Gogolai is now up to 92 three-pointers made on the season. It is a 16-5 advantage for Northwoods. 9:10 remaining in this first half. I know some of the preview notes I was looking at indicate that the Grizzlies don't have a real good strength of schedule overall. There's a foul whistled against the Grizzlies of Northwoods. We'll have a shot, trip to the free throw line coming up for Heritage Christian. So they don't necessarily have the greatest strength of schedule, haven't played a lot of ranked teams or anything of that sort, but they've certainly come out strong in this game, and last year they put any naysayers to rest by going all the way to the championship game before losing to Minneapolis North. First free throw is short for Seth Halverson. Now, I've hardly called Halverson's name so far for Heritage Christian Academy, but he is their leader at 20 points a game, 8 rebounds a game, and 1 assist per game as well. Halverson less than 50% on three-point shooting, though. He did hit the second free throw. So it is 16-6, 9 minutes to go, midway point of the first half. On the Garlick's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. There's a nice long backdoor pass laid up and in by Kleppe. He was just standing alone by himself there on the back door. You'll love your Connecticut water softener from Garlick's Water, Faribault. Guggenberger drives in baseline. He's cut off then by Kleppe. Heritage Christian puts it on the outside. Now top of the key, that's Flynn. Flynn on the left-hand dribble. Passes to his right. Down 18-6 is Heritage Christian. They came into the tournament 13-17. They only average 57 points a game. They give up 59, and they're playing a team that averages 87 points a game. Here's a step-back 18-footer. That's good for Ben Allen. Ben Allen, a senior, averages 11 points a game. He's got 4 right now, 18-8. Northwoods in front, pass down baseline, and we get a block as going to the hoop off the bench was Tanner Locken. And Locken is fouled, and he'll make his way to the free throw line. At the conclusion of today's game, I'll have the player or players of the game presented by Taji Jewelry. Taji Jewelry in Kenyon with a great number of Howard Miller grandfather clocks that he'd like to move out of the store. Great variety for you to take a look at of those Howard Miller grandfather clocks. Taji Jewelry of Kenyon. First free throw misses for Locken. Foul indicated against Halverson. And Locken, who's 25 out of 38 from the free throw line, the lefty, puts the second one up and settles that one right in there. 19-8, Northwoods of Cook leading. Northwoods, a steal by Gogolai. Basket, charge, no basket. No basket on the steal by Cade Gogolai. Take away the basket, give him a foul. Nice steal. He still gets the steal, but he won't get the basket. He's already got 11 points in the game, 3 threes right out of the gate. He hasn't really had a good look from three-point range since then, but what a strong start for Northwoods. Now, let's see, ball knocked out of bounds ultimately by Northwoods, so it will remain Heritage Christian ball to put into play. Heritage Christian with Halverson at 20 points a game, Allen 11 points a game, and Guggenberger off the bench at 9 points a game. Racing into the front court, Fredrickson on the left side, lost the basketball. It just slipped off of his fingertip. That's the 7th turnover on Heritage. Only 3 on Northwoods to this point. 7:44 to go in the first half. 19-8 Northwoods with the lead. Into the game is Broderson. Back into the game for Fredrickson. A new player on the floor, but there's no substitute for the quality you'll find at Cashwise Foods Owatonna. And at Cashwise in Owatonna tomorrow, they have the Taste of Easter, 3:30 to 6:30. Plus Saturday from 11 to 2. Easter is only a week and a half away. Hard to believe, but it is. Taste of Easter tomorrow and Saturday at Cashwise of Owatonna. Well, they found an open player, and Trevor Morrison won't get many easier shots than that. That zone defense kind of flexed to the ball handler, and Morrison was wide open underneath the hoop, caught the pass, banked it up and in. Morrison with his first field goal. It's 21-8, Northwoods leading. Morrison is a 10-point, 6-rebound, 1-assist per game player. Interestingly enough, he has not even attempted a three-pointer on the season, so won't expect to see that. Man defense here for Northwoods against the Heritage Christian Academy Eagles. They're out of Maple Grove. Here's a long three. It's off the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, though, for Broderson. He's in a group of players, and somebody kicked the basketball, so it will remain Heritage Christian ball. At halftime, we'll review the H&R block of Lakeville, Owatonna, and Faribault stats on the Pine Island Lumber halftime report. 6:45 to go in the first half. 21-8 Northwoods. Big collision. Couple of players hit the deck. They were not the ones shooting the ball, though. Shot misses. Rebounded on the run. Gogolai. He will take it. Draw contact. Draw the foul and go to the free throw line. Gogolai, who was called for a charge on a previous possession, wasn't going to get called for one there. Instead, he's going to go to the line. Foul is whistled on Flynn. His first, team's third. End of the line is Gogolai. Gogolai, 61 of 84 on free throws. 61 out of 84. First free throw, good. That gives him 12 points in the game already. He averages 20 points a game, but a quick start for him. Northwoods is shooting 8 for 13, 62%. Heritage is 3 out of 10, 1 out of 7 on three-point attempts already for Heritage. And both free throws are good for Gogolai. As a team, Northwoods is 3 out of 4 on free throw shooting thus far. 23-8 on the Garlick's Water Conditioning.com of Faribault scoreboard with 6.5 to go. Good ball movement by Heritage. A long three. It's off the rim. Rebound is ripped down. We're going to get the foul against Heritage Christian in the battle for the rebound. Heritage Christian called on the foul. And that might be Ben Allen. Ben Allen, his first. Team's fourth. New sub into the game. This is Shabadi. Shabadi is into the game, an 8th grader for Northwoods. Olson is out there. Gogolai remains out there. I think that's Parsons still out there. And Morrison will round out the 5 on the floor for the Grizzlies. Gogolai is directing traffic. Steps back on that large letter M at midcourt here at Williams Arena. Pass to Morrison. Morrison drives into the lane. He is fouled as he goes to the basket. Flynn, it appears, got called on the foul. Exactly 6 minutes to go in the first half. 23-8. Northwoods in front. Second on Flynn. Big storyline today from the state tournament is De La Salle lost to Columbia Heights. Close game. I think it was 71-69. But De La Salle, the 6-time defending champs, got knocked out as Morrison drains the first free throw. Morrison, 31 of 43 on free throws on the season, 1 for 1 today. He's got 3 points. Second free throw misses, rebounded by Guggenberger. Guggenberger. He is a sophomore, getting regular minutes as a sub off the bench, thanks to Cashwise Foods of Owatonna. No substitute for the great prices you'll find in the truckload deals at Cashwise Owatonna, but Guggenberger plays a lot of minutes, averages 9 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist per game. Spin move in traffic, foul will allow Halverson to go to the free throw line. He's 1 of 2 from the line, but really has been a non-factor so far in the game. Certainly Northwoods knows about him, and they're shutting him down thus far. Foul whistled on the Grizzlies. Oh, that's number 2 on Gogolai. Free throw good for Halverson. And Gogolai will take a seat. Kleppe checks back into the game. And also back into the game is Berge. And back into the game is Fredrickson for Heritage Christian. Uh-oh. Some confusion here on the substitution for Heritage Christian, and the coach has beckoned a player over to him. I don't know if someone went in for the wrong player, went in at the wrong time. So we do have a little bit of an issue. That was the first free throw already. Well, I guess whatever problem occurred has been handled. Whether or not it's what the coach wanted, we can't determine from up here. 24-9, Northwoods with the lead, 5:35 to go in the first half. Free throw, front of the rim, side of the rim, off, and rebounded by Northwoods. That free throw attempt was by Halverson, who was 2 out of 4 from the free throw line. Northwoods with the ball. Their ace shooter, Gogolai, on the bench with a couple of fouls here early on, although we are late in the first half, really. Not so much early on anymore. 5:15 to go in the first half. There's a steal. Bit of a telegraph pass intercepted by Halverson, and Halverson is fouled as he was rushing in for the basket. They're not going to let Halverson get a field goal, but he is going to get more free throw attempts here. Or is the foul before the shot? Foul is before the shot. It's on Parson, and it is his first. His first, team's fifth. That was not a shooting foul. With the ball is Berge. Now he passes it out top, trying to set a screen. Allen is trying to talk to his team, someone to come out. Wanted to get a pass to Fredrickson on the left of the lane. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Morrison. 24-9 in favor of Northwoods. Parson on the dribble. He'll hand it back. They'll go to the top of the key area with Shabbat. Big lead here for Northwoods. State runner-up a year ago. Not only have they scored 100 points plus 7 times, as Parson takes a 3 and misses it, but they get the offensive rebound, and Parson lines it up again. That one bubbles out. Morrison, the rebound, reverse layup up and in. So 2 offensive rebounds, a couple of missed 3-pointers, but they score the points. It's 26-9. So get your mind wrapped around this. Not only has Northwood scored 100 points 7 times, they actually have won by 100 points once. Their opening game of the sections, they won 136-36. Reverse layup after an offensive rebound is good for Ben Allen. And that was Little Fork Big Falls that they beat. They won by 100 points in one of their games. Shot misses by Shabbat, rebounded by Heritage Christian. 3:45 to go in the first half. 26-11. Nice entry pass. Bank shot good for Phil Berge. On the Garlick's Water Conditioning and Faribault scoreboard, 26-13 with 3:33 to go in the first half. Northwoods barely keeps the ball. A water filtration system from Garlick's can help with problem water. GarlicksWater.com. It's a charging foul against Chase Kleppe. Kleppe is questioning the call. Got to be careful on that. He wants to appeal to one of the other officials. It's better just to keep your mouth shut and to take the punishment. In this case, it is his first foul. Goodhue County American Dairy Association reminds you to take the 3-a-day pledge for me. 3 servings of milk, cheese, or yogurt. Get that hit of protein from dairy. Drive, jump, stop, floater, shot, in. A nice bounce off the rim for Seth Halverson. First field goal for the leading scorer for Heritage Christian. 26-15 Northwoods. They have led from the get-go. We're under 3 minutes to go in the first half in a fairly quick-moving Class A quarterfinal, third quarterfinal of the day. First day of the Class A tournament. Of course, the semifinals were all set up in 4A, 3A, and 2A. Capped by that thriller with St. Cloud Cathedral beating Esco, the Eskimos, in triple overtime last night. Gordy Kosfeld at every moment of it right here on KDHL radio last night from the Target Center. Morrison at the free throw line. They're just passing the ball around, not even dribbling it. Parson now 1 dribble and out to Gogolai, who did check back in recently. 2.5 to go first half, 26-15. Right side Parson, zone defense by Heritage. And a lot of ball movement right now by the Grizzlies of Northwoods. Nice pass to Kleppe. The feed from Cade Goggle-Eye. Here's another amazing stat to consider. Goggle-Eye averages 9 assists per game. Again, that's according to the numbers I got from the Minnesota State High School League. 20 points, 3 rebounds, lights out three-point shooter, and 9 assists per game. There's a floater from just inside the free throw line. That missed by Halverson, rebounded by the Grizzlies. And then a running finger roll by Trevor Morrison. The sophomore has 7 points already. It's 30-15, Northwoods with the lead. Where's Goggle-Eye here? He's got, here's a shot that misses, rebounded by Northwoods. He does have 3 assists already. Parson races into the front court, passes into the corner to Goggle-Eye, who saved it from going out of bounds, found his man open, missed on that long three-point try, and the rebound, wow, from the floor, the rebound is by Northwoods. Then that shot misses. Goggle-Eye's 3, rebounded again by Kleppe. Now they get it in the lane. That shot didn't go by Olsen. And then a jump ball in the battle for the rebound. 1 minute and 13 seconds to go in this first half. Pine Island Lumber halftime report is coming right up. I'll review all those H&R Block stats of the game. Get your maximum refund guaranteed. H&R Block, Faribault, Lakeville, Owatonna. Pine Island Lumber halftime report is just a minute and change away. 30-15, Northwoods leads. With the basketball, though, is Heritage Christian. 15, 23, and 35. A foul was whistled in there on Morrison, by the way, on that battle for the ball, I guess, as he's up there with a foul, the 6th on Northwoods, I should say. And Heritage Christian has 5 fouls in the first half here. With the basketball is Allen. 30-15, Northwoods. Allen uses up the dribble, tight man-for-man defense. Ball's now in Flynn's hands. Flynn is being draped by Goggle-Eye. Goggle-Eye jabs the ball free, picked up by Parsons. 2-on-1. Parsons will take it himself and rolls around and off. Rebound is Northwoods to Morrison. Shot good, and he got fouled. Trevor Morrison, 9 points in the first half, and 1 for him. With 28 seconds to go in the first half, 32-15, Northwoods with the lead. Second foul is whistled on Allen. 6th team foul. Pardon me. A couple of subs are coming in. Shabadi comes into the game. Squires has checked into the game as well for Northwoods. Cash-Wise Foods Owatonna. Taste of Easter tomorrow and Saturday. Morrison for the and 1, and that is good. So he connects. 33-15, half a minute to go in the first half. Allen ahead to Flynn. Flynn front court to Broderson. Broderson back to Flynn. 15 seconds to go. Heritage Christian has been held to 15 points. Yes, Northwoods is being held well below their average, but Heritage Christian is having trouble scoring points. 33-15, 5 seconds to go. Going to have to hustle to get a decent shot. 1 second, and a really long 3. It does hit the front of the rim, but not necessarily a good shot or high percentage shot. Very quickly moved through that first half. Hardly a foul. I shouldn't say hardly a foul. Just not a lot of free throws. Just a lot of back and forth play. 33-15. Not a whole lot in the way of milking the clock. Goodhue County American Dairy Association likes it when people milk the clock. They like it better when you unleash dairy's potential with the power of protein. So we move to the Pine Island Lumber halftime report. 33-15 Northwest out of Cook, Minnesota. Northwoods out of Cook, Minnesota, leading 33-15 over Heritage Christian Academy out of Maple Grove. We'll get into the halftime report in 2 minutes on KDHL.
I learned at an early age that teamwork is essential in our everyday lives. Hi, Brian Elwer, Store Director at Cash-Wise Foods Owatonna. From my early days in youth sports, right up to playing varsity basketball for the Austin Packers, being part of the team, regardless if it's sports, work, or even everyday life, brings us a sense of accomplishment. The team at Cash-Wise Foods Owatonna would like to congratulate all participating teams in this year's boys state basketball tournament and wish them all the best of luck. Cash-Wise Foods is Owatonna's low price leader.
Water is the essential for all life. Water Systems Company, Cannon Valley Water, serves southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and western Wisconsin with the best water. Your choice of Candy Ojai purified water or Chippewa 100% spring water. Hot and cold coolers also available. Salt delivery provided for businesses or homes. The Hot Tap is awesome for hot chocolate teas or soups. Phone toll-free 888-452-0355. Dundas office is 645-8295.
Make it personal. Make it Taji Jewelry.
Awards by Taji and Kenyon can assist you in recognizing someone with plaques or trophies in a variety of styles and price ranges. Say thanks to a dedicated employee. Reward a son or daughter's accomplishments. Whatever the occasion, Taji Jewelry and Kenyon has the experience to assist in choosing the appropriate award. Teams throughout the area have used Awards by Taji because they know the service is unmatched and the price is right. The Gusty Basketball and Leadership Camp is designed to help each player from the highly skilled to beginners. This camp is for all age groups, boys and girls. The ultimate goal of the camp is to develop well-rounded basketball players emphasizing discipline, floor presence, and team concepts. Each player will receive individual attention designed to help correct and improve areas of weakness and inexperience. Resident and day camperships are available. While this camp teaches fundamentals of basketball, kids also receive quality time used to discuss leadership, motivation, and positive living. Online registration is preferred at GustyBasketballCamp.com. Enrollment limited, filling fast, so go to GustyBasketball.com and register.
With a halftime score of 33-15, Northwoods, the Grizzlies out of Cook, Minnesota, leading Heritage Christian Academy, the Eagles out of Maple Grove, 33-15 on the Garlick's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. A couple of programming notes for you, and then we'll get into some stats here shortly. Gordy Kosfeld from Target Center in downtown Minneapolis will have those 4A semifinals later this evening, scheduled for a 6 o'clock airtime, I do believe, with Creighton-Durham Hall against Eden Prairie to tap shortly after 6, followed by Apple Valley and Lakeville North. Should be a couple of great games. These semifinals usually are. So that's on tap for later today here on KDHL AM 920. If you're curious about the Rushford-Peterson versus Cass Lake Bena game, Luke is sitting over to my right out of KFIL Radio and KFILradio.com, one of our town square stations. He will be broadcasting the Rushford-Peterson versus Cass Lake Bena game, which begins at 5. You'll find that on the 101.3 KFIL app or on KFILradio.com. And I was just reminded that Minnesota Twins baseball, the Twins are only a week away. The regular season, 1 week from today, begins, and KRFO Radio, AM 1390 out of Owatonna, will be presenting Minnesota Twins baseball, so tune in for Twins baseball on Owatonna Radio. For a 70th year, KDHL Radio providing coverage of the State High School Boys Basketball Tournament. Earlier broadcast found a victory for Russell Tyler Ruthden over Hinckley Finlayson, 87-70. Russell Tyler Ruthden will now play in the semifinals tomorrow against Mayer Lutheran. And here it's Northwoods leading Heritage Christian 33-15 at the half in our second broadcast out of 4 that we will present today. I'll give you the stats of the first half after a 2-minute timeout on the Pine Island Lumber halftime report. Back in 2 minutes on KDHL.
Pine Island Lumber appreciates the accomplishments of the high school athletes throughout the area. They know the hard work it takes. They can also relate to projects you may need to get completed around your home or farm. That's why the full-service lumberyard provides only quality building materials like Anderson Windows and Doors, a Minnesota company you can trust. Anderson Windows and Doors are made to order, one at a time to your exact specifications. Anderson has high-performance, energy-efficient products. Pine Island Lumber is also known for their personal service, with delivery and drafting and design services to assist in making your project click every step of the way. Make Pine Island Lumber your lumberyard.
Take the Dairy 3 for Me pledge. Did you know that dairy products you've always loved are packed with nutrition? By participating in the Dairy 3 for Me pledge, you are committing to getting the 3 recommended servings of dairy by enjoying some of your favorite items like milk, cheese, and yogurt every day. Milk provides 9 essential nutrients, including calcium, potassium, phosphorus, protein, vitamins A, D, B12, riboflavin, and niacin. Milk is affordable. An 8-ounce glass of milk is only about 25 cents. This message was brought to you by the Goodhue County ADA.
All right, America. H&R Block has some good news. For a limited time only, you could get a refund advance loan of up to $3,000 the same day you file at Block. That's right. You could get up to $3,000 today. No interest. Told you it was good news. To learn more or find participating locations near you, visit hrblock.com. Get your taxes won. Optional tax refund related loan from BofI Federal Bank. Not your tax refund. $500, $750, $1,250, or $3,000 loans offered. Approval and loan amount based on expected refund and other conditions. Funds loaded on prepaid card. Tax returns may be e-filed without applying for this loan. Fees for other products or features may apply.
Hi, this is Chris from Garlic's Water. Are you fed up with fighting rust stains and hard water problems at home? We have a system that can solve all your headaches. A Koenig water system. We have a wide range of Koenig water systems to fix any problem, big or small. Give me a call at 800-722-1282 or go online at garlicswater.com and let me show you what I can do to help. At Garlic's Water, your water has never been treated so well.
Garlic's Water.
Pine Island Lumber halftime report. Northwoods 33-15 over Heritage Christian. How about a little peek in on what's happening at Target Center? Delano, unseeded, is beating Austin 67-48. Packers are going to need a big comeback, trailing by 19 points with 7:15 to go. Austin is 9 for 21 on three-point tries. They didn't attempt a lot of three-pointers yesterday. Today, they're only shooting 39%, while Delano is shooting 59%, being led by Calvin Wishart, one of the top scorers at this year's State Boys Basketball Tournament. So there's an upset alert. Delano leading the number 2 seed Austin. Boy, there was all that talk about Austin versus De La Salle. It's probably going to happen at Concordia tomorrow, or actually not tomorrow, but Saturday at 2 o'clock. Austin and De La Salle might be playing for third place. De La Salle already got upset today. And now Austin is on the ropes, trailing 67-48 in the late stages of that 3A semifinal game. Let me find my stats again for this game. Northwoods leading 33-15 over Heritage Christian. Northwoods shooting 50%, 12 out of 24, 4 for 13 on three-pointers, 5 for 7 from the free throw line. Heritage, 6 out of 19, only 32%. They're 1 for 9 on threes and 2 for 4 from the free throw line. Rebounding, Northwoods 16-10. Turnovers, Heritage 8, Northwoods 5. Heritage has not led in the game, and Northwoods' biggest lead is, their current lead at 18 points, up by 18 points. Individual stats for Northwoods, 13 points for Gogolai. That includes 3 threes right out of the gate. 10 points for Morrison, 6 points for Ben Allen to lead the way. Seth Halverson, who averages 20 points a game, has been kept in check by the Grizzlies. He has been held to 4 points in the first half. Your H&R Block stats of the game. Don't get your taxes just done. Get your taxes won with H&R Block, Faribault, Owatonna, and Lakeville. 33-15, Northwoods leads Heritage Christian at the half. Back with the second half in 1 minute on KDHL.
You don't want to miss a Saturday morning clean farm retirement auction for Rod and Ron Stone in rural Claremont. Matt Maring's call begins at 9:30 Saturday morning at 10081 670th Street. This auction features John Deere equipment, tractors, and a combine, a 9610, also a John Deere 7200 planter, Case XT60 skid loader, very clean twin screw farm grain trucks. If you can't be there, bid online at maringauction.com.
I learned at an early age that teamwork is essential in our everyday lives. Hi, Brian Elwer, store director at Cashwise Foods Owatonna. From my early days in youth sports, right up to playing varsity basketball for the Austin Packers, being part of the team, regardless if it's sports, work, or even everyday life, brings us a sense of accomplishment. The team at Cashwise Foods Owatonna would like to congratulate all participating teams in this year's Boys State Basketball Tournament and wish them all the best of luck. Cashwise Foods is Owatonna's low price leader.
That will wrap up your first half, or halftime. With quality materials and superb service, Pine Island Lumber wants to be your lumber yard. As we get set for the start of the second half, 33-15, Northwoods at a Cook, leading Heritage Christian Academy. This is the Class A, third Class A quarterfinal game. Winner will be joining Mayor Lutheran as well as Russell Tyler Ruthton into the semifinals. And the winner of this game will play the winner of the game between Rushford-Peterson and Cass Lake Vina. Northwoods is attacking the basket to my left. They're in dark blue with light blue numbers, while Heritage Christian Academy is in white uniforms, blue numbers, blue trim. Gagalai shovels it over to his left to Olsen. Person is out there, as is Kleppe and Morrison. Those are the starting five. Northwoods goes with their same starting five. They find the inside player. He gets fouled. Patience by Kleppe. Players fly by him. He then tried to go up and bank in the shot afterward. He did get fouled on the play and will go to the free throw line. Foul is whistled against Heritage Christian. And to the free throw line is Kleppe. Kleppe hits the first free throw on the season, 27 out of 43 on free throws for Chase Kleppe, a 6'3" junior. First free throw is good. Mehring Auction Company presents the lineups for the game. MehringAuction.com for that real estate or farm auction that you have coming up. Here's a steal by Northwoods, and another foul will send Kleppe to the free throw line again. 35-15. This is the biggest lead of the game for the Grizzlies. And for Heritage Christian, that is number 3. See, Allen has 3. Flynn has 2 fouls, as the first free throw is good. Other players on the floor with just 1 foul each. And Guggenberger gets a foul here early on second half. Second free throw kicks out. Offensive rebound for the Grizzlies, though. So they were already up at the half as it was, and now here in the second half they pour it on some more. Three-pointer good for Tate Olsen, the 3 from the left wing. That's his second of the game. And now a turnover on Heritage. So at the half it was Northwoods 33-15, and they have started off with 6 quick points here in the second half, and they have the basketball still. Olsen out to Gagalai. He's out by that letter M at midcourt here at the barn. Pass to the free throw line, pass to Morrison underneath is tipped out of bounds by Heritage Christian. So it remains Northwoods ball. At the wrap-up of the game, I'll have the player or players of the game, courtesy of Taji Jewelry of Kenyon. They've got a great selection of diamonds that need a home. Your home, Taji Jewelry. You don't want any diamond, you want a Taji Jewelry diamond. Carson cutting up the lane on the inbound, catches and scores. 13-point average, had no points in the first half, as a couple here and a timeout on the floor. It is a 8-0 run to start the second half for Northwoods. Heritage Christian has not even been in the front court. Timeout is taken by the Eagles as a result. 41-15 is the score. Early on second half, it's all Northwoods, the number 2 seed and number 2 ranked team. Back with more basketball from the barn in 30 seconds on AM 920 KDHL.
Water is the essential for all life. Water Systems Company, Cannon Valley Water, serves southern Minnesota, northern Iowa, and western Wisconsin with the best water. Your choice of Candy Ojai purified water or Chippewa 100% spring water. Hot and cold coolers also available. Salt delivery provided for businesses or homes. The hot tap is awesome for hot chocolate teas or soups. Phone toll-free 888-452-0355. Dundas office is 645-8295.
So 41-15, Northwoods sailing right along. Northwoods, team that was unseeded last year here at the state tournament, and all they did was go out and make it all the way to the championship game. Northwoods out of Cook. High-scoring team in addition to those big points of 107 times. They've had 6 other games where they've been in the 90s and a handful of games in the 80s. I know tonight, or this afternoon, it's probably not going to get that high as a three-pointer is up by Flynn. Not on pace to get up to those lofty numbers, although this team can score in a hurry. 41-18. They have cruised through their competition. Don't really play much in the way of Twin Cities schools. Their one loss is to Virginia, who's a double-A team. It's a foul. Morrison taking the shot. Foul, I think the foul is on the battle for the rebound. Let's see what we get here for the foul on this play. It is definitely on the battle on the rebound. It is on Morrison, his second. First team foul on Northwoods 2 minutes into this second half. 41-18. Northwoods shooting 52%, Heritage shooting 35%, and just 2 for 10 on three-pointers. Guggenberger with the ball, gets double-teamed, pass tipped by Parsons, but Parsons might have run into the other player, Halverson, and gets called for the foul. Brendan Parson, his second, and second team foul. Rushford-Peterson, unseeded, will play Cass Lake Bena in the next game. Rushford-Peterson, of course, out of Section 1. Section champions from Section 1, but unseeded here at the tournament. Cass Lake Bena is the number 3 seed. Some very, very good teams. Northwoods only 1 loss. Cass Lake Bena only 1 loss. Mayor Lutheran, I think they had a couple of losses, but Mayor Lutheran's strength of schedule kind of blows most other teams away. Long shot misses by Halverson. Rebound by Northwoods. They're on the run into the front court. This is Olsen. Passes it over. Hard to the rack. Missed it. Long offensive rebound, and Gugelai gets there. He's on the dribble on the left wing side, being closely guarded now by Flynn. He'll spin away from that, back off toward midcourt. Now they go inside, left of the lane. Looking in outside is Kleppe. Bounces it in the corner to Olsen. 3 minutes into the second half, 41-18. Northwoods with the lead. In the corner is Olsen, the lefty, for 3. It's in and out. And then out of bounds off of, last touch by Kleppe, apparently of Northwoods, in the battle for the rebound on the weak side. And Heritage Christian will put it in. Berge back into the game. Berge back into the game for Heritage Christian. Subs in off the bench. Subs and chicken and pizza and great, great choices at the Cash Wise Deli. Taste of Easter tomorrow, 3:30 to 6:30, and Saturday 11 to 2 at Cash Wise. Taste of Easter, Cash Wise Owatonna. 3-pointer from the right wing, well short. Offensive rebound, however, is Berge. Left corner 3, that's a little short. Olsen skies for the rebound. Tate Olsen for Northwoods. At the other end of the floor, it's Kleppe. It looked like they might have a 2-on-1, but it really wasn't easy 2-on-1. Kleppe instead passes it, gets a return pass, and lays it up and in. And now Northwoods leads 41-18. I thought it was already 41. Maybe not. 41-18 is what they've got on the scoreboard. There it is, 43-18. That sounds better. 3-point try misses by Heritage Christian by Berge, rebounded by Parson. Northwoods in the front court. 4 minutes have gone by here in the second half. 43-18. Parson, no, that's Gagalai. Gagalai with the basket. His first of the second half. He had 13 points in the first half, now has 15. He averages 20 per game. 45-18. Northwoods at a Cook. There is a runner, missed it, trying for his own rebound, couldn't get that. Morrison grabs it. Morrison, pretty good-sized sophomore, 6'4", 10.6 rebounds per game. Nice pass on a cut to the basket. And a smooth move for Kleppe on the feed from Gagalai. That's how he gets his 9 assists per game. That one was pretty. And Gagalai has at least 6 or 7 assists now, as Northwoods is up 47-18 over Heritage Christian on the Garlics Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. Log on to garlicswater.com for a no-hassle, no-obligation quote or water analysis. Let's pause for 30 seconds. Back in 30 on KDHL.
Make it personal. Make it Taji Jewelry.
Awards by Taji and Kenyon can assist you in recognizing someone with plaques or trophies in a variety of styles and price ranges. Say thanks to a dedicated employee. Reward a son or daughter's accomplishments. Whatever the occasion, Taji Jewelry in Kenyon has the experience to assist in choosing the appropriate award. Teams throughout the area have used Awards by Taji because they know the service is unmatched and the price is right.
In our post-game wrap-up today, I'll select the Taji Jewelry player or players of today's game. Taji Jewelry of Kenyon. Guggenheimer has the ball. He'll dribble into the front court on the right-hand dribble. Cross over top of the key area. Use up the dribble now and look into the corner. 3-pointer launched from there. It's good for Flynn. His second 3 of the game. 47-21. Only 2 timeouts remain for Heritage Christian Academy. Northwoods has not used a timeout. Now they go inside. Morrison, spin to the baseline, banks it up and in. And Morrison at the other end, it is knocked out of bounds. Morrison, by the way, is up to 12 points in the game. He averages 10 points per game. 49-21. Ball was knocked out of bounds by Northwoods. Inbound play for Heritage Christian into the hands of Allen. Allen drive top of the lane, kind of hooks the pass back door to Broderson. And Broderson with his first field goal. He averages 4 points a game, 3 rebounds, 1 assist. He is a starter for this Heritage Christian team that is not a high-scoring team, 57 points per game, a sub-500 record on the season. Flynn commits the foul, and Gogolai shakes his finger and says, you shouldn't have done that, you shouldn't have done that. Gogolai hit the basket and drew the foul, so he gets a chance at the old-fashioned three-point play. Gogolai now up to 15 points. No, he must be up to 17 points, pending his 18th point. Checking out of the game is Kleppe. Coming into the game is Tanner Locken. Cashwise Foods Owatonna, from subs, chicken, pizza, great selections at the deli. Cashwise Owatonna. 3 for 3 from the free throw line for Cade Gogolai. It's 52-23. Might have a little 2-on-1 chance, and instead it is kicked out of bounds. Mishandled by Heritage Christian, but then Tate Olson, running up the court behind the play, ended up kicking the ball out of bounds, out of play, off the floor here at Williams Arena. 52-23, all Northwoods. I want to see what their scores were last year here at the state tournament when they made it all the way to the championship game. How did Northwoods do it? Wow, 54-51. They beat Central Minnesota Christian. Here's a shot that misses, rebounded by Northwoods. Then they beat Goodhue 51-49 and lost 96-49 to Minneapolis North. So here, Northwoods was not putting up the wild scores that they did in the regular season, but they're still a good basketball team. There's a nice pass over to Locken, and Locken gets his first field goal of the game. It's 11:40 to go in the second half. 54-23 Northwoods. 54-23, and there's a lot of basketball to go. They average 87 a game. I don't think we'll get there, but if they keep scoring, it's going to get close. They only had 33 points in the first half, so would need to be on quite a pace. There's a pass tipped out of bounds by Tate Olson. Steps into the passing lane and knocks it out of bounds. Gogolai and Olson were both all-state players last year. Isaiah Squires comes into the game for Northwoods. Long inbound into the backcourt is Flynn. Flynn on the left to right-hand dribble now between the legs. Now takes it toward the top of the key and hands it off to Fredrickson. 11 minutes to go, second half. All Northwoods. Floater in the lane is good for Halverson. 20 points a game for Halverson. It's only his 6th point of the game, his second field goal. He's 2 for 4 on free throws. Gogolai, that's a really long three. Wearing the pink tennies, Gogolai with his 4th three of the game, and that one was practically midway from the top of the college arc to the letter M at midcourt here at the barn. That was a long, straight-on three-pointer. And at the other end, the shot is strong. Rebound offensive, then a foul whistled. Halverson got the rebound on that miss. Offensive rebound for Heritage Christian. And he will go to the free throw line. And Locken called on the foul. It's only his first. 10:30 to go in the second half. 57-25 Northwoods. First free throw good for Halverson. 76 out of 140 on free throws. Our stats, a service of H&R Block, Lakeville, Owatonna, Faribault. Get your maximum refund guaranteed. Wholesale substitutions about to come in for Northwoods, it looks like. Second free throw is good. They had 3 players check into the game. Back in is Olson. 23 Kleppe. And Shabadi The 8th grader all checked back into the game. They have all played before. Seems like Northwoods is maybe a little bit deeper than Heritage Christian. Certainly a more numerous roster than Heritage Christian. 2-on-1 chance here for Morrison. Finishes off, and he got fouled. Well, they broke any pressure that Heritage was putting on in the backcourt. It led to an easy 2-on-1. Morrison banked in the shot, and he got fouled, so he's going to go to the free throw line. Trevor Morrison, the 6'4" sophomore, is having himself a great game. 4th team foul on Heritage Christian Academy out of Maple Grove, Minnesota. And the free throw is short. Rebound is knocked down and taken by Allen into the front court. Oh, big collision. They're going to get a blocking foul on Northwoods, and it'll be Trevor Morrison called on the foul, which will be his 3rd. 10:20 remaining in the second half. And it is his 4th team foul, third on him, 4th on the team. 4 fouls on Heritage Christian as well. This is an inbound play for the Eagles. Whoops. Well, tell you what, the inbounder, he inbounded it, and then the player who caught it quickly threw it back to the guy who inbounded it, who had not yet gotten into play. So a turnover by Heritage Christian. That is about their 11th turnover. That's twice as many as Northwoods, who has 5. More than twice as many. 59-27, 10 minutes to go. Inside, bank shot, up and in for Kleppe. Kleppe is having a big game. He averages 8 points a game. He's got 15 points in this one. 8 average, 15 points in this game. 61-27. I'm starting to think that getting to 80-plus points would be anything but a surprise. Long three-point attempt misses. Offensive rebound by Guggenberger. And he puts that back up and through. 61-29, 9:35 to go. Gagalai at the other end. Pull-up jumper from the left elbow. Gagalai is into the 20s. 23. It's 63-29. Still 9:20 to go on the Garlics Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard. Three-pointer at the other end. That is in and out. Kind of inside of the rim. Rebounded by Olsen. He'll race it ahead. Give to Gagalai. Lobbed underneath to Morrison. Missed the shot. Rebound, offensive rebound. Here's a three-point try from the right wing by Olsen. That's good. No, Kleppe, my correction. Kleppe on the 3, his first of the game. And tell you what, his 6th 3 of the season. He doesn't shoot threes, but he's having a great game today. A runner at the other end is good for Allen. Allen, his first basket of the second half. We've passed the midway point of the second half. 66-31, Northwoods. The Grizzlies in control. Screen and roll. Morrison a little trouble with the ball. Somehow wins back possession. Gets hammered inside and is going to go to the free throw line. Yeah, Kleppe coming into today's game 5 for 16 on the season for three-pointers, and he just hit a 3. So he has 6. That leaves him, 86-87 behind team leading Cade Gagalai. Not that it's a race between them. Free throws attempt now by Morrison. Hits the first. He's 3 out of 5 on free throws. 67-31, Northwoods in front. State runner-up from a year ago, and certainly they've seen the press clippings that say, they really haven't played anybody. Not a good strength of schedule compared to some teams, so they're getting the opportunity to prove it on the floor. Now, you could say that Heritage Christian is not going to help their QRF numbers per se, the statistical analysis that's used for seeding in some sections in Minnesota. Keep in mind, this is a Heritage Christian team that comes into this game with a losing record that Northwoods is pulling away from 67-31 with 7:20 to go. Front court, Allen. Allen stops, drives again. Gagalai is on him and tries to shovel it inside. Got it bounced right back to him. Here's Halverson for a 3. That's short. Rebound, loose on the floor, grabbed by Berge. Berge goes inside. Allen gets hammered, and Allen will go to the free throw line. Because we have a 36-point differential, we have gone into running time, and we're more than midway through the second half. This game is now in running time with 36-point differential, and I think Dave Wright actually announced that during one of the one of the public address announcements a minute ago, but I was talking and I didn't hear him. Allen hits a free throw. And I believe to go back to stop time, Heritage Christian would have to get within 30, I think is the way that rule works. I actually don't see a lot of games that go into running time during my coverage of high school basketball normally. But here at the state tournament, we've got one. 67-32, second free throw misses. 6 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. Driving in, Olsen kicks into the corner and not going to stop shooting. Northwoods, and that is out of bounds off Northwoods. In fact, it'll be that ever-moving clock to be the one thing that'll keep Northwoods from hitting 80 points in this game if they don't, because they might still. They're only 13 points away. And Heritage Christian is just launching three-pointers from all over the place. That one's off by Allen. Rebounded by the Grizzlies, who are into the front court with under 6 to play. Over to the left side for Shabbat, and he's going to shoot a three. Why not? Offensive rebound for the Grizzlies. Out to Gogolai. He drives in, floats in the lane, around and off. Missed the shot. Rebounded by Halverson. Races the other way. Halverson lost it off his hip. Dropped it out of bounds. 5:35 to go. We don't have to milk the clock here. We've got a running clock. Goodhue County ADA says take the Dairy 3 for Me pledge with 3 servings of milk, cheese, or yogurt. Add that to your diet for protein. We've got a number of substitutions coming into the game, so we'll reset it for you here as we move along. Not to say that teams have just thrown in the towel here, but they are getting some other players in the game. A bunch of subs have come in. Oh, I've got an update from Delano beat Austin. Delano beat Austin. Here's a steal at the other end and a score, a basket by Allen. I didn't catch the score that was announced by Dave Wright, our public address announcer, but Delano beat Austin. That comes after Columbia Heights upset De La Salle. Now, we do get the clock stoppage on a timeout, and a timeout is what we have. 4:46 remaining in the second half. Northwoods is going to advance to Target Center tomorrow to advance into the state semifinals. More basketball after this timeout. Back in 30 seconds on KDHL.
The Gusty Basketball and Leadership Camp is designed to help each player from the highly skilled to beginners. This camp is for all age groups, boys and girls. The ultimate goal of the camp is to develop well-rounded basketball players emphasizing discipline, floor presence, and team concepts. Each player will receive individual attention designed to help correct and improve areas of weakness and inexperience. Resident and day camperships are available. While this camp teaches fundamentals of basketball, kids also receive quality time used to discuss leadership, motivation, and positive living. Online registration is preferred at GustyBasketballCamp.com. Enrollment limited, filling fast, so go to GustyBasketball.com and register.
Well, there's all sorts of different players on the floor here as we will resume time with 4:46 to go in the second half. 67-34. Northwoods leading on the GarlicsWaterConditioning.com of Faribault scoreboard. That free throw missed. This must have been 1-1, so that shot missed. Not even a one. Was that the ending? I've already forgotten why that free throw, what stage we were at in that free throw. And here's a steal by Northwoods coming up with the basketball. This is Isaiah Squires. Squires gives the ball to Shabbat. Those players have been in the game. Locken in the corner takes it along the baseline. He got fouled. He'll go to the free throw line. But new into the game is Darius Gogolai, a 6'2 freshman. Cade is the one who has all the points in this game today. And the fifth player on the floor for Northwoods, it's the guy holding his jersey in such a way that I can't read his number, I guess. We'll have free throws coming up for Locken. Yeah, he's facing me, but he's holding his jersey in such a way that I can't read his number. Free throw is good for Locken. It's 14. That's Dylan Shabbat who's in the game. Now into the game is Wagner, a senior for Heritage Christian. And Julik Lisny is a senior for Heritage Christian. He's checked in. Otherwise, they have Richards in off the bench. And Allen is still out there as that shot is good. So is Flynn. So both free throws are made by Locken. Clock continues to run, 3:15. 69-34. Three-pointer off the side of the rim, rebounded by Gogolai, Darius Gogolai. Going to go below 3 minutes here in just a moment. Stay tuned for the Taji Jewelry player or players of the game coming up. I'll find somebody on each side to make mention of here in this contest. Under 3 minutes to go, and Northwoods will advance to target center. Ball jabbed free, and it goes out of bounds off the hands of Wagner. He jabbed it out of bounds. Sherman has come into the game for Northwoods, as has Bartow. A couple of juniors coming in off the bench, Ian Sherman and Tanner Bartow. And subs on the other side while the clock continues to run. Carson Booms is into the game, as is Luke Smith. Clock running, 2:25. They don't stop it here. Running time, 69:34. A reminder, KFILradio.com, one of our Town Square stations, is going to present the Rushford-Peterson versus Cass Lake Bena game. There's Goggle Eye off glass, in and out of the hoop. And it will remain Northwoods ball with under 2 minutes to go now in the game. 101.3 KFIL app or KFILradio.com. And then, of course, tune to Gordy Kosfeld from Target Center for the 4A semifinals. There's an offensive rebound. Goggle Eye bank shot good. He got the feed down low. And that's Darius Goggle Eye. 71-34, minute 35 to go. Northwoods zipped out to a big lead early in this one and has just had given Heritage Christian Academy no thoughts that they would get back into the game at any point, really. There's a pass in the lane, pull-up shot from about 6 feet away, missed it, didn't get a friendly bounce, offensive rebound, rejected, right back to the same player, rejected again. That's 2 blocks by Ian Sherman. Sherman, 2 blocks in split-second fashion, back-to-back on the same guy. And then a 3 by T.J. Shabadi. And now a timeout was called, I think, to get some different subs into the game. Schofield has come into the game. Whiteman has come into the game. This is all for Northwoods. Chalklin has come into the game. 34, Villebrun has come into the game, all getting the chance to be on the floor here at Williams Arena, the barn, home of the University of Minnesota Golden Gophers. They did stop the clock on the timeout. 1:06 remaining in this second half. On the Garlick's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard, you will love your Connecticut water softener from Garlick's. We have a Connecticut. We love it for that morning coffee, and put in that good old dairy, the heavy whipping cream that the Goodhue County ADA would be proud of, into my coffee with the water from Connecticut. With the coffee I got at Cash Wise Foods in Owatonna. With the basketball now is Booms over to the right side. This will be Wagner for 3. Skims it off the rim. Rebounded by Ocampo Drift in off the bench. A junior for Northwoods. A 3-pointer at the other end. They're just going to keep launching them. Miss. Rebound Jacobson for Heritage Christian. He runs the floor the other way. He'll take it all the way himself and get fouled. They will stop the clock here in order for him to shoot the free throws without the clock buzzing behind him. At the free throw line is Jacobson. First foul is whistled on Ocampo Drift. They did stop the clock with 23 seconds to go, 74-34. Northwoods, they'll advance to the semifinals, state runner-up a year ago. In the semifinals, they will play the winner of the next game between Rushford-Peterson and Cass Lake Bena. Remember, all the A and AA semifinals are on KDHL radio. The 4A semifinals come up tonight here on KDHL. And then 4 back-to-back state championship games on Saturday on KDHL AM 920, KDHL app, KDHLradio.com. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's too many guys. They've got too many guys on the floor. That's 2 minutes in hockey. Yeah, it's 6 guys on the floor, but somebody caught it before they threw the ball into play. Northwoods with the ball, 18 seconds to go. KDHL Radio, Faribault, Minnesota. Approaching the midway point of today's coverage, our 70th year of bringing you the State High School Boys Basketball Tournament. Baseline to baseline coverage. A runner at the other end too strong. Rebounded by Whiteman. 2 seconds to go, and that'll do it. Your final score is Northwoods 74 and Heritage Christian Academy 36. 74-36. Northwoods with the big victory, a dominating victory. They advance to the semifinals. We'll take a 1-minute break and be back for those Taji Jewelry player or players of the game. It's coming up in 1 minute here on KDHL AM 920.
Pine Island Lumber supports high school athletics because they understand what it takes to compete. They also appreciate the projects you may need to get completed around your home or farm. That's why the full-service lumberyard was established in the 1940s to serve the area, supplying everything you need to go from start to finish with a building project of any size. Pine Island stocks quality raw lumber, finished millwork, windows and doors. Check out the Trex decking available, the nation's largest manufacturer of wood alternative decking, railing, and fencing. Make Pine Island Lumber your lumberyard.
Now is the perfect time for children to spruce up their eating habits by making more healthful choices at home and school. Consuming at least 3 servings of milk, cheese, and yogurt each day is a deliciously easy way to help kids maintain strong, healthy bones, muscles, and teeth. Dairy foods contain 3 of 5 nutrients that children don't get enough of: calcium, potassium, and magnesium. Learn more at DairyMakesSense.com. Your local dairy farmers encourage you to enjoy nutritious, delicious dairy products. This message was brought to you by the Goodhue American Dairy Association.
All right, we're looking to put a wrap on things for this afternoon from Williams Arena at the University of Minnesota, with the idea that 2 more basketball games are coming up from Target Center in downtown Minneapolis, the 4A semifinals, with Eden Prairie against Cretin-Durham Hall. Airtime at 6 o'clock with Gordy Kosfeld right here on KDHL, then followed by Lakeville North versus Apple Valley, the 3rd meeting of the season between those 2 teams. And then tomorrow, semifinals on Class A and AA. Right now, Dave Wright, the announcer here at Williams Arena, is announcing that folks can buy tickets in advance for tomorrow's semifinals. Makes it a little easier to get into the arena tomorrow. Boy, there's been some wild things that have happened today, especially in the 3A tournament over at the arena, over at the Target Center, I should say, as a couple of upsets over there. Number 4 seed Columbia Heights beat top seed Minneapolis De La Salle 71-69, and Delano upended Austin out of the Big 9 80-68. That leaves that big showdown between Austin and De La Salle as the 3rd place game at 2 o'clock on Saturday at Concordia, and Columbia Heights and Delano to meet for the championship at 5 o'clock at Target Center on Saturday. I just mentioned the 4A semifinals, Cretin-Durham Hall versus Eden Prairie, and Apple Valley and Lakeville North. Today is an off day for the AA teams. They are all set for their semifinals tomorrow evening. Minnehaha Academy to play St. Cloud Cathedral, who outlasted ESCO last night in triple overtime. And Brooklyn Center and Caledonia, a couple of one-sided wins for those teams. They meet in the other semifinal at Target Center tomorrow night. Again, all those semifinals will be on KDHL. I'm just looking at my texting here to see if there's anything that is relevant for us right now. No, I guess not. Sometimes there's something in there I want to be sure to make reference to. Also kind of delaying as I look through my notes here for the players of the game. Not going to go with what you would think of here. Goggle Eye is too easy a pick. 23 points, 3 rebounds, 8 assists. Probably be your player of the game every game out there. But I'm just going to go a little bit of a different direction here for the player of the game for the winning team from Northwoods. But first I want to tell you about Taji Jewelry. Player or players of the game, Taji Jewelry in Kenyon. A terrific selection of diamonds just waiting for a home. You don't want just any diamond, you want a Taji Jewelry diamond. For the Northwoods Grizzlies, I'm going with Trevor Morrison as today's player of the game. I think I had him for about 11 points in the first half. He added 5 or 6 more in the second half. He had 5 rebounds. Where is he on here? A couple of assists as well. Didn't do great from the free throw line, 3 out of 6. But Trevor Morrison, sophomore, making nice impact here in his state tournament game. I couldn't even tell you if Trevor Morrison was a factor last year for Northwoods. I know some of the names from Northwoods from a year ago, but did not see I don't recall exactly how their games unfolded, except they made it to that championship game against North. But Trevor Morrison is going to be my player of the game. Cade Goggle-Eye had a fantastic game. He always does. Scores in the 20s, had 8 or 9 assists in the game, which is what he averages. And it really was him early on that hit 3 threes that gave their team a good lead. But at the same time, Morrison finished off plays inside with nice feeds from Goggle-Eye. So if you like, you could go with kind of a dual players of the game for Northwoods. And on the other side, Ben Allen, he had a solid game for Heritage Christian. Ended up with 11 points in the game And I know he had a good number of rebounds as well, but my live stats page has blown up on me here from the high school league. That kind of comes and goes at times, and I'm not able to read anything off there, but I can tell you that Ben Allen got double-digit points and had a very good game for Heritage Christian Academy, a team that's in their first ever state tournament appearance, and they certainly have to be happy with getting here to the state tournament and know that they had a tough assignment today against Northwoods in their opener, and they'll look to bounce back when they play the loser of the next game between Rushford-Peterson and Cass Lake Bena. Goodhue County American Dairy Association reminds you to unleash dairy's potential with the power of protein. There's no substitute for the quality you'll find at Cashwise Foods Owatonna, where you get more than just a sub at their deli. Great stuff at the deli. Swing on over there, pick up what you need for supper. For that matter, tomorrow, the Taste of Easter goes on 3:30 to 6:30, and Saturday from 11 to 2. Our stats are always a service of H&R Block, Lakeville, Owatonna, and Faribault. Don't get your taxes done, just done. Get your taxes won with H&R Block. Thanks to Pine Island Lumber, presenting the halftime report. When it's time to complete any building project, you want quality materials, and the place to go is Pine Island Lumber. Gordy Kosfeld will have the starting lineups of that game between Cretin-Durham Hall and Eden Prairie at 6 o'clock today, courtesy of Mering Auction Company in Kenyon. Nobody does farm or real estate auctions better. And on the Garlick's Water Conditioning of Faribault scoreboard, log on to garlickswater.com for a no-hassle, no-obligation quote or water analysis. We just saw Northwoods beat Heritage Christian 74-36. Other sponsors bringing you today's basketball coverage include the Gusty Basketball and Leadership Camp in St. Peter, Cannon Valley Water, part of Water Systems of Minnesota, as well. So thanks to those folks and Carly Ross back at the KDHL studios. So I do a virtual handoff to Gordy Kosfeld. He'll join you in about an hour and 45 minutes with coverage of the 4A semifinals. If you want to keep tabs on that Rushford-Peterson versus Cass Lake Bena game, our friend down the row here, Luke from KFIL, KFILradio.com, the KFIL app. That's a Town Square station. Love for you to download that app. It's available on the Radio Pup app if you already have that downloaded as well. But that Rushford-Peterson versus Cass Lake Bena game, that game will be well at hand by the time we do swing it back to Gordy for that 6 o'clock opening of the 4A semifinals. So check out what Luke has brewing for Rushford-Peterson versus Cass Lake Bena, and watch for stories and scores and information on these games at KDHLradio.com. So again, with that big thank you to Carly back at the studios. My name is Roy Koenig. Your score updates on Class A. Mayor Lutheran won the first game today, 71-40 over Mahnomen Waban. Russell Tyler Ruthden defeated Hinckley Finlayson, 87-70. And just a moment ago, Northwoods, runner-up a year ago, they take a good step toward returning to the championship game. Northwoods wins by a final score of 74-36 over Heritage Christian Academy. I'll talk to you from Target Center with some of the semifinals. But for now, good afternoon from the barn, Williams Arena at the University of Minnesota.